why they weren't attacking the middle, and rightfully so they should have been, because we see Charlie Smith, the veteran wide receiver who played for the Philadelphia Eagles, comes across in the middle and makes a tough catch and hangs on to it. Excellent play.
When you run those plays over the middle, then Swan, you know as well as anybody in the world, your receivers are going to take a lot of punishment, no question about it.
You're going to take the hit, and what you do is you sell out. You sell out for the gain and for the completed pass.
It's first down Boston, Philadelphia 12-yard line. Walton turns and gives it to Richard Crump. And Crump finds Tony Davis. 25 and 26 looks so much alike to me. Tony gets his red head down and bangs in there.
We said that Boston overall offensively was ahead of the Philadelphia team offensively, and they have a great balanced attack. They run the ball, they pass the ball. Johnny Walton's been throwing the ball short, taking the gains. We saw him go to Lockett deep for the big bomb, and they're using that same kind of controlled offense right now with time running out 5.5 minutes to go to push this ball, hopefully, from their point of view, into the end zone for a lead.
Second down and 6. And this time it's Crump, and Philadelphia eats him up. John Brooks, Scott Werner, and then Frank Case.
That time, Keith, they were all coming on a blitz, trying to put maximum pressure on, and they called him in the play that the offense tried to string out to the outside, and everybody was there. You see that the lead blocker being taken out, Tony Davis right there.
What do you think of that call?
Number 95, Frank Case coming in, and 53, John Brooks.
That's a slow developing play, though. Why would you call that here?
I really don't know. Not unless they just anticipated some other defense.
Maybe run it, maybe? Now they go back to the shotgun on third down and 11. Ball back up to 13. And you got 5 yards coming here for too much time.
Well, it's either too much time, Keith.
The clock expired.
You have to time out. You have to give you tell the referee. You better get back there right now. You tell the referee. Question, idiot. Come on, coach.
Dick upset because he felt Walton had called timeout before time ran out. Johnny obviously was trying to save the penalty by calling the time. You've got, in the matter of time, 4 minutes and 34 seconds to play in the ball game. But Boston has been flagged for the 7th time. Charlie Smith now comes off the field on third down. Ball is back now at the Philadelphia 18. Who is in place of Smith? There's Franz. There's Lockett goes in replacing Charlie Smith.
They're going against 5 defensive backs.
John Walton on third down gets it off into the corner. No! Coming across, Scott Werner. I think Werner just committed himself to the fact that he believed that they were going to go for Franz, and they did.
Well, let's take a look and see what he does. There you see him at the top of the screen. He's inside. He's giving help to the outside, and he was just close enough to make the play, and he read the quarterback. He wasn't looking at the receiver, as we see Lockett going inside, back. Nolan Franz going inside and back out on a little short flag route. And he was open for a second, but because of the distance and the way the ball had to be thrown, Warner had time.
The pass thrown up in the air for Nolan Franz as Mazzetti throws the ball, and he is down somewhere around the 2. On fourth down, Franz jumped up, started running around, put himself in motion. The ball was snapped to Tim Mazzetti, and he threw the ball downfield, and Nolan Franz makes a leaping catch, but he is just short of the first down.
And he is arguing vehemently that he had a bad spot.
They're going to the deep into the bag of tricks here, trying to pull it out, and they were close there. But it's just short. Here it is now.
Tim Mazzetti standing as calm as ever. There's no one on Nolan Franz when he makes this move out here. He makes a diving catch, but as he catches it and slides, he is hit. Now, He slid all the way into the end zone. Let's see exactly where he comes down. Right
He's
there,
short.
and he is short.
He is definitely short. That's a good call. So now Philadelphia's got to try to possess the ball for a while. 4 minutes.
I'm surprised if they don't put 10 up there, but they're going to try and put pressure on Sean because he's done a good job so far today.
Landetta standing very close to the end line. Gets a good snap. He's going to give him a safety. So he gives him a safety to make it 20-16, and now he'll get to pump the ball away from his 20. And thereby force Boston, he hopes, and Jim Mora and the Stars hope, to travel a greater distance. 2 minutes and 29 seconds to play in a ball game. One thing to remember, though, that the clock stops in the final 2 minutes every time the chains are moved on a first down.
Washington, but not before Tampa Bay has snapped a 23-23 tie. Recently picked up running back Carl Franks hit the middle, bounced to the outside, went in from 18 yards out, and the Bandits now lead the hard luck Washington Federals 30-23. Keith, take it away.
That's a dandy ball game down south. We've got a good one right here. 20-16 now. Sean Landetta will punt from his 20. They gave him the safety. There's all kinds of conversation you could have about that as to whether or not it was a good call. It's a high hanging punt. Wilson fumbles. No, it is Matthews fumbling the ball. Philadelphia's going to get it. Maybe. It squirted away from the Philadelphia man. And Philadelphia got it.
Well, you can talk about the strategy all you want, whether you would have done it or would not have done it. And I'm not so sure that I would have as far as taking that safety. But it has paid off for Jim Moore. A great punt again by Sean. And he just cannot hang on to it. 48 yards on the punt. He just moves up a little bit underneath it, too far. Now he's backing up.
It was so high.
Watch it drop straight through his hands. Right there. Down his body, off his leg, and his arms outstretched. It's gone.
And
because
John
only red
Sutton.
shirts are around.
John Sutton was the man that controlled it. Squirted away from Warner. And Sutton jumped on it. And how do you do? Kelvin Bryant. He goes from the 31 of Boston to about the 28 of Boston. Terry Love, the tackle. And that has just got to take the heart out of Boston.
Takes the heart, takes the guts right out of their team.
Stars lead. And give it to Bryant. That Boston defense has played like gangbusters in the second half. And timeout is called by Boston. Here's the biggest play of the ball game, I guess, to this point. Certainly for Boston.
Well, here's a team that has come back in the second half. They got into this game because of the big play. Their defense creating the turnovers and the big touchdown. This time, they may have lost a possible chance of scoring a touchdown and winning this ball game because of a big play. This time, the big play going against them.
The ball is marked just inside the 25. Kelvin Bryant, 23 carries and 110 yards in the ball game.
Let Dave Trout have
35, and he has kicked one from 26. So he is trying for number 3 today. Plenty of leg. He got it. So Trout nails it from 42 yards with 1 minute and 49 seconds to play in the ball game. The score now, 23-16 Philadelphia. So again, let's go over that little scenario here for a moment. If Boston comes down the field and scores,
they get a touchdown, 6 points.
They can go for the tie and force an overtime, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Or they can go for 2. To the sidelines. Pass is caught by Nolan Krantz. Steps out of bounds. Another first down. That kills the clock with 53 seconds to go. And he is inside the Philadelphia 40.
And because he stepped out of bounds and wasn't just the first down, where the clock would start once again as they were lined up, they now have a chance to huddle and call a series of plays, get 2 or 3 plays, maybe one play that might put someone in the end zone. Thus far, he's called a play where he sends people down the middle, He has a receiver on each sideline as a safety valve just beyond the first down marker.
Ball is just inside the Philadelphia 38. Walton gets it away. Ball is batted down. Big number 91 was harassing the quarterback. And number 76, Willie Roseborough, batted it down.
Well, they've got number 91, Buddy Moore, and Willie Roseborough in the ball game. And the reason why, like you said, Keith, the defense has been on the field quite a bit. These two guys haven't been in the ball game throughout the day, and they're much fresher. So they can put on a stronger pass rush, try and put pressure on Johnny Walton in hopes of throwing his timing off, creating the interception, or at least the incomplete pass.
49 seconds to play. Second down at 10 to the sideline to Lockett. And Lockett gets it inside the 20. The clock killed there with a first down, and Boston hurrying to the line. 41 seconds to play in a ball game. 41.
This is where the Philadelphia defense has been strong, but they're in tough territory.
From the 18, Johnny Walton's pass. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by John Sutton.
Keith, that's the same play they've been using to go down the field on. They've been able to push that defensive secondary back down the field, create the open space between the secondary and the linebackers to get that receiver in on the outside open. But now, backed up to the 20, they don't have that much distance to back up on. You compress that defense, so now you get someone in position to make that play. The linebackers, the secondary, will not drop back as far now.
I think going down toward the middle, down toward the goalpost.
It's a blitz.
He gets it away, and the pass is caught by Lockett, short of the first down at the 10, but he does get out of bounds, and it'll be third down and 2.
It's that quick arm of Johnny Walton and his experience playing professional football for so many years. He saw that blitz, knew where his receivers were, and he got it off.
Johnny Walton has set a new USFL record. 31 completions out of 43 attempts for 362 yards. Previous yardage record was 358 by John Reeves of Tampa Bay. Ball is on the 10, third down and 2. And 26 seconds to play. This time Walton goes up on the center. Throws it away. Threw it away. He had Dave Ofer all over him, so he had to get rid of it.
Just in case anyone at home is wondering why he didn't run the ball on 3rd and 2, in case you forgot, he has no timeouts left. So if he had run the ball and not gotten the first down, or even if they had gotten the first down, that clock just keeps ticking away.
Here's your ball game. 4th down. 2 yards for a first down. The ball is sitting on the Philadelphia 10. We could be headed for overtime, or we could be looking at a Philadelphia victory.
I have no idea what he's going to call here. Let's watch it and see.
That'll do it for the Philadelphia Stars. Charlie Smith apparently was the intended receiver. He was not looking at the ball.
Take a look. Johnny Walton drops straight back. He's looking right over the middle. He throws just too high.
Yeah, he just missed it. I didn't think Charlie had seen it, but he was there. Well, now, it was a spirited comeback by the Boston Breakers, but it's obviously going to come up short. With 15 seconds to play in the game, all Philadelphia needs is to snap the ball. That has been done. Boston with no timeouts remaining. And now it is simply a matter of running out the clock. And the Philadelphia Stars defense saves them as Philadelphia beats Boston 23-16 and goes now to 7-1. Boston drops to 5-3. Travel arrangements made through, and promotional fee paid by United Airlines. United flies to Tokyo.